up, you guys? It's Lexa back again with another video, and today we are at Sobella's Skin and Beauty Studio in Lynnfield, Massachusetts. We are getting my lips filled today by the beautiful Frederika. I am very excited, and I'm very excited to see the outcome. I've always wanted to get my lips filled, and I don't know. I thought I'd be more nervous, but I'm really excited. So let's go in there. Let's go say hi to Miss Kelly Fiorentino, who is the owner of Sobella, and Frederika, who will be doing my lips today. So let's go.
Our big asymmetries are this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
That side popped up a little bit. Hi, my name is Frederika. I'm a registered nurse. I have my own aesthetic practice here in Lynnfield. Today, Alexa is getting her lips done. So we're going to be doing a little filming so we can present it. On my Instagram is TheRefinedRN. That's what I go by, my business name. And we're just going to kind of go over a couple Q&As with lip fillers, how we prep for the process, what the process actually looks like, what the recovery and downtime looks like, and what her beautiful lips are going to look like after.
Well, the first question I have to ask is, we talked about it the other day, what are the different types of lip fillers that people normally don't know about or normally come in for that you recommend?
So really, lip filler is essentially hyaluronic acid. It just restores volume and corrects asymmetries in the lips, or enhances volume if you want to have a bigger lip. There's a lot of different brands that you can use that just fit the brand to the patient. Juvederm brands are very popular. They're really good if you want to build lips. They tend to give you more of they do swell initially, but they're actually really good for building. So if you want bigger size, you would use Juvederm. Today we're using a product called Versa. Tends to be a little less hydrophilic, meaning that a lot of water doesn't get attracted to it. So initially you won't swell as much. Your lips after the service are a little more true to size, is what they will be, once all the healing happens after the lip fillers are done. So that's what we're using today is Versa. There's other products that you can use, and every injector has their own preference. Different brands of Juvederm. We have Restylane, Revenus Versa is another one. There's another one that just came out, Restylane Kiss. It's very popular. Really nice filler. But again, it's really more injector preference and what's going to fit best with the patient. Alexa wants more of an asymmetry correction and just a little bit of a pop, so we're going to stick with Versa. It's a soft product, and hopefully we don't get too much swelling.
Hopefully.
Yes.
So you have all of those ones here?
I carry a couple at a time. I believe I have Restylane, I have Versa, and then I have some products coming in next week.
So the process itself, how long does it take?
So the injections themselves are pretty quick, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. The process itself, usually the appointment's 45 minutes. So we'll come in, we'll go over the paperwork that the client filled out beforehand, we'll sign an informed consent, and I'll go over any questions that the patient has. A lot of people will ask about, what to do beforehand, what to do afterwards, what to expect during the process, and we'll kind of go over that, as the appointment goes. But what we do after paperwork is I will apply numbing cream to the lips just to ease some of the, some of the needles that are getting, some of the fun that we're gonna have. Lips can be a sensitive area. There's a lot of nerve endings, so they're not the funnest. But everybody has a different pain tolerance. And again, the actual injections only take maybe 10 minutes. So we've already put numbing cream on Miss Alexa. And now I gave her an ice pack just to sort of ice on and off before the procedure. The icing will actually minimize bleeding and minimize bruising. So it's nice especially if someone says I bruise pretty easily, I'll ice them before the procedure. Always ice after the procedure as well.
Bruising and bleeding and swelling, all of that, how long does it usually take to recover?
Yeah.
And how long will it take, bruising wise, and how long will I actually get the full effect?
All right, so afterwards, everybody's different as far as recovery time. So things to expect immediately after the appointment for the first 1 to 2 days is bruising, swelling. You won't bleed anymore afterwards. But definitely bruising, and everybody's different. Some people might leave and they might just have nice lips and not look like anything happened. Other people will bruise like crazy. Things that we recommend before the procedure. So 2 days, no alcohol. Alcohol will thin the blood and promote more bruising. No ibuprofen, and we actually went over this during a consultation last week. And so I'm assuming Alexa followed the rules, and we're gonna have a really good day today, and she'll have an easier recovery. Also, a lot of herbal supplements can cause blood thinning. Vitamin D is a big one. St. John's wort is another one. So we recommend cutting all herbal supplements about a week before, actually. Those can stay in the system.
Wow.
So,
The more you know.
yeah. And then we'll actually film the process so you can see what is actually going on. But things to talk about afterwards. I think maybe we'll do your lips, and then we can talk about the recovery.
Yeah.
Things that we go over before the procedure too are certain risks. No one likes to talk about those, but we sort of have to. Common side effects after, again, are the swelling, bruising, but certain things can happen with fillers. The biggest one is that you're putting a product into, underneath the skin, and that is an area where there's a lot of vessels. So there's always the risk that the filler will occlude a vessel. In that case, you would come back, you would see me, and we would actually just treat the issue. We have a product that dissolves fillers, so that would immediately dissolve the filler, and that would restore circulation to the area. So I always touch base with my patients immediately after, the first day after, a couple days after, and if you would see anything that just didn't look right, any discoloration of the skin, any severe pain, we would know that maybe something was up. These are very, very rare. I think it's like a 0.005 chance of an occlusion, but we always disclose that to our patients. And
Makes
then,
you feel better.
yeah, very, 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 very rare, but important to know if you're going to get dermal fillers done.
Yeah.
And then there's the risk of long-term down the road. Sometimes your immune system can react to the product and say, this doesn't belong here, this isn't part of my body. And it'll actually just develop sort of like a film around it, and you'll feel a bump. And that's called a granuloma. So what we do for that is also very treatable. You come see me, we'd probably prescribe a steroid and then treat you like that. So things to know, things that,
Yeah, I feel
aren't
like
super fun, but
it's hard when you've never done it. Like, I've never gotten my lips done before, and I've looked up some stuff, or I've done a little bit of research, and nobody talks more in depth of what could happen, the risks, or because nobody wants to talk about that. But it's better that she is talking about it, because you're very open about what is going to happen, what you do, and it just makes it so much easier as coming in, being like, okay, she's not hiding anything. I'm not nervous about it anymore.
99.9% of getting your lips done is awesome, and you're going to look awesome after. But we just, we talk about it that way, that if something does happen, we're prepared, and then the person just doesn't freak out. You can relax more and say, oh yeah, I knew there was a risk of this happening, and now we're going to take care of it. So
Awesome.
yeah, we talk about stuff like that.
Love her.
So I think we actually might be able to start injecting you.
I apologize dearly for the faces I might make. I'm needles.
Drooling
I haven't even put them in yet, but I can I feel like I'm gonna start drooling. Oh god, this is gonna be a time.
You're gonna love this.
The face I just made.
Shut up.
I'm so scared. I'm not though. I'm very excited.
Here comes the alcohol, the nice smell that no one likes. I know it's pretty potent. Sorry about that.
I
You
like
numb?
the smell.
Yeah, mostly.
All right, sit up a little bit just so I can get you to go back. Go ahead. It should be good. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right. Try to be kind to our patients. So this is basically just a little device.
Oh
That
yeah, don't you put it in
vibrates.
other places?
Yeah, it vibrates, and you can just kind of put it here on your face. I'll give you this to hold. You decide, and it basically just distracts you the nerves. So a little bit more asymmetry on this side. So we're gonna start here.
I'm pressing it into my skin.
All right. So, and we want a little bit more of a Cupid's bow for you too, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna go right into here. Doing okay?
Yeah, it's just uncomfortable. It's not that bad.
This is actually the worst part of the lip. So if you're withstanding pretty well here, you're gonna be all right. see the shape of the lip changing a little bit, giving her a little more height on this side.
She's doing good. Looks like the icing helped because she's not bruising a lot. I mean, sorry, not bleeding a lot. Nice.
I didn't feel that one.
Yeah, the top of the lip is usually more sensitive. You have a lot of nerve endings right in there. The good thing is too, there's actually lidocaine in the product, so as we inject more product in, your lips get even more numb, like on the interior. So
Nice.
the first couple pokes are usually the worst.
That's crazy because if you know me and you know how much I don't like needles, and this is a needle that close to my face right now and I can't feel it.
You're doing
It's
really
wild.
good. I mean, I
wild.
think you're doing really good just in general for like a patient, not even knowing you, so. Sorry about the little bit of blood in your mouth. That probably not fun.
Can't taste it. I think I ate some of that numbing cream earlier, so my tongue's a little numb. So it didn't matter to me anyways.
All right, let's get in this side. I'm not gonna go too heavy on this side because yeah, we didn't forget about that one, right? She is doing so good, and her lips are looking pretty awesome right now.
Wow. Oh my god, I love it.
So we pop this side up a little bit more, and I save just a little bit of filler at the end if I need to go back and tweak anything. But that was your challenge side. So let's do the bottom. The bottom's going to be a little bit easier. Put a little less filler in the bottom. Just going to kind of puff it up a little bit. Okay, so we want to go with symmetry. Usually there's a ratio. It's about a 2 to 3 ratio. So just going to kind of plump up her bottom lip a little bit because it does have enough volume in it. So there you go.
Does it look funny that one size is bigger than the next?
Did that one hurt?
It was just super uncomfortable.
A lot of people say the bottom lip hurts less than the top, but I don't know if that's necessarily true.
It's not true.
know how scientific you want to get, but if you guys notice, I pull back on the needle every time. It's called aspirating. If you were to pull back and there was blood in your needle, that would be a sure sign that you were in a vessel. So that would be a no-go. You would not want to inject there. So that's just sort of like one of our safety precautions that helps us. It's a technique that we use to help us to avoid that risk of the occlusions. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering why you're doing that.
I can feel it.
Yeah. Can you?
Mm-hmm. Like I can feel the way that you pull it in and then you push it down a little.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
So I still think I want to add just a little bit more to the side, because I think once the swelling goes down, it'll be more symmetrical, but I might want to just put a little pop in it and turn towards me a little. Just a little bit right in there. I have just a speck of filler left, so. Yeah, you tolerated the procedure excellent. Like you did really, really well.
It feels like you're just getting like a paper cut, like over and over on your lips. Like it doesn't hurt that bad. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So like I was expecting like people crying. Like I was expecting to be like bawling.
You know, I think everybody's just different too. It just depends on your tolerance, really.
I love it like this. Like I think this is like a.
I think you were not someone that had no lip. You had decent sized lips to begin with. I just think they needed a little bit of symmetry and just a little tiny bit of extra volume. So what I do now, this is just Aquaphor, so I actually gonna give your lips a nice massage. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for just any places that might feel like there's product that didn't settle in. I'm just gonna kind of basically massage it out, make sure there's no lumps or bumps. Because what will happen if there is you're gonna be basically kind of rubbing your tongue on it for the next 2 weeks, and you know, you'll be thinking about it. So we really just get in there. This part isn't that fun, I don't think. Then again, I've had some people say they enjoy it. What do you think?
I love massages.
I love massages. She doesn't feel like she's bumpy at all, so we're just gonna kind of leave her.
And I almost took ibuprofen the other day, and I was like, I can't. It was also like
And
4 days
why,
ago. But
this
still.
is why your recovery is going to be like, because look at your lips right now. I don't see too many, like I don't see too many spots that I think are going to bruise. There was maybe just one tiny spot that I thought, and it was right here on the bottom lip, and maybe just a little bit here. But that's nothing compared to what I've seen.
I don't see anything. I see even lipstick in the future is what I see. That was the hardest thing. It's like when I would wear like lipstick or stuff, this side would go up and this side would just go down. I'd be like,
Should take yourself lipstick shopping right after this.
oh, I'm Sephora.
Wow, those made for a very nice picture. Smile. And just close, relax. You see a little pout you got going on.
Okay, that kind of have a pout.
Like a young Kylie Jenner.
I'm older than Kylie Jenner.
Smile. Oh, your smile. I love them. And smile. Nice. Yeah, we can skip the Botox for now. You have a bigger top lip, so.
Yeah.
And just relax again. And turn to the side. And turn to the other side. And smile. Fillers. You want to put ice on and on probably every 20 minutes. I'm sorry, on and off every 20 minutes or so. Again, that's just going to help with swelling and bruising. Alexa looks great after this procedure. I don't anticipate too much bruising, too much swelling for her. She tolerated it really well. But ice will help. Again, avoid ibuprofen. If you really want to take something, take a Tylenol a little bit later. But the big restrictions for after your lip fillers or any fillers in general is no extreme heat. So you don't want to go in hot tubs or go sunbathe at the beach. No exercising for 24 hours. It's going to increase blood flow to your face. It's going to make your lips swell and bruise even more. So no exercising. Don't massage the area. You know, don't move it around
Don't touch it.
yourself. Don't touch it too much. Don't put any lip gloss or chapstick on. For a couple hours, you still have open holes there, so anything that you've used in the past can carry bacteria. We don't want to introduce bacteria to the site.
I'm just getting a whole new chopsticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
once they're very
After
small,
tomorrow.
so by tonight you could probably wear something. Let me think. What other big things do I have for you?
I'm gonna let you use a straw.
Yeah, you can use a straw.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna feel funny, but you
I
can use
was
a straw.
gonna say that was one of the things that I like heard that you couldn't use a straw, and I was like, I have coffee in the car.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that. All right, we're good.
I think you should be all right using a straw. In 2 weeks we do a follow-up, so you might feel lumps or bumps. I did give it a good massage, so hopefully you don't. It was pretty smooth. If you feel lumps and bumps, don't get nervous. It takes about 2 weeks for the filler to integrate with the tissue of your lips. So within 2 weeks, everything should be smooth. If not, you come back, you see me, and then I can either just, I can basically take care of it for you. I can treat it for you. Put a little saline in the area, massage it, and usually we're good to go.
I have Rose back here
Yeah.
talking to me.
What questions do you have for me, if any?
I think that was basically it, as if I was allowed to drink my coffee that I
Yeah, you can drink your
then
coffee.
I'm happy.
There's probably somewhere in the world that says you can't drink out of a straw, but it's not something that I've heard. It's not one of the big ones. Big ones is the exercise and the heat.
Oh, they look awesome.
And I didn't even cry.
She
Oh,
did so
they look
good. She
good.
did really good.
You
I love
happy?
them. I love them. I'm
Yes.
so
See,
happy.
that's what she wanted.
Yeah,
they
she
look
did really
fabulous.
good.
I've been saying it to Rose every time I come in. She like does my nails. I'm like, I need to get my lips done. Like, I want them. She's like, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do
It makes you happy. Do it. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
And just remember, if in 2 weeks you look at something, you're like, oh, it's uneven or this, like we can always tweak it. Don't freak. We can always add a little bit more to an area. So
Yeah.
that's it. You survived.
I was gonna say
Pretty
the only
good.
thing I was nervous is just doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
But wasn't that bad at all.
And this is why people come back every 6 months to 12 months for it. 'Cause it's like it's too good after. It's worth the torture.
Oh, 100%. It's not
Yeah.
even torture. It's like
Yeah.
it literally felt like I was getting like a paper cut, like right on my lips.
That sounds like torture.
It wasn't that bad.
It sure does.
It really wasn't that bad.
So,
Like I felt worse pain. It was equivalent to getting my tattoo. It felt the same. It didn't feel that bad. It was just like poking over and over, and that wasn't that bad.
good.
So these are the after of my lips. They're not really that bruised. The swelling is a tiny, like minimal, but it will go down a little bit. So it's almost exactly what they're going to be, just a little bit less. So just want to say thank you so much to Frederika, who did my lips today. Please go follow her on Instagram. Go check her out. Go check out Sobella as well, and my friends at Sobella, Kelly and the other esthetician Rose. They are amazing there. I could do literally everything there. My eyebrows, my nails. I don't have them done right now, but I'm making an appointment to do them this week. I love them there. They are amazing. So please go check them out. Go check out Frederika. Go get your lips done by her. It was nearly painless. It was like a 6 out of 10 for pain. She explained everything. She was awesome. She went through everything, made me feel so much better about everything. All right, guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you very much. Like this video for more videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys again.